So in order to really understand, we got to go back. Do y'all remember this? This is AHKI Boxing, and he was spreading the narrative on how Shakur was making $8 million to fight Devin.
Cough, cough. Devin Haney. Shakur was making triple to quadruple his biggest payday against Devin Haney. Shakur's own team revealed Shakur turned down approximately $8 million to fight Devin Haney for undisputed because the number they were looking for was 16 to 20 million. That's why they delayed the fight.
Wrong. So wrong. And if you don't believe me, all it takes is a little common sense and research. That was AHKI Boxing, one of Devin's biggest D-suckers and one of Shakur's haters. This guy got Devin's genitals so far in the crevices of his oral communicator that I don't even think Devin can take a piss. Let's take a listen to what Devin just said about the Shakur fight.
Shakur know what time it is with me. At the end of the day, he know that my offer was legitimate, and if he wanted to, he really believed in himself, and if he believed that I was everything that he claimed that I was, then he would have took the fight. It was most money that he would have ever made, and it's that he would have made all his fights put together with that 25%, and that's facts. That's 100%. And if he felt like I was so easy, so green, whatever he says, a bitch, then he would have took the fight, and he would have had a shot at the undisputed titles like I did.
Wrong again. Now y'all gotta follow me right here. Remember this interview?
We thought that we was getting points, you dig what I mean? Because Core is an Olympic. Core always then got in on Devin. Nigga, are you tripping? You niggas, y'all, nigga, the whole shit started because it was live that we're in there with Core. Not Core is getting out on us. Like, he's the big nigga. He's the big homie in the shit. It was never, we would always, nigga, first the gap was like this. The gap got closer and always got, if you got off any with Core, it was a plus. If you just had a good day, that's how it was with him. All the way up until now, bro. That's why I told him, I said, inside the weight classes, when we moving, just like niggas is moving now, brother, if it's too hot at 30, we already ready to go to 40, bro.
If you didn't hear that right, let me repeat it to you. Devin Haney's dad said, if you get anything off on Shakur, it's a good day. It's been like that since back then, all the way up until now. If it gets too hot at 135, we moving to 140, bruh. Now why, if Devin not scared, or Big Haney not scared, why would he say something so powerful like that? It's a reason, and let me show you why. But before I do that, let's use some of our common sense. If Shakur stood to make $8 million against Devin Haney on 25%, how much was Devin Haney standing to make? 24 million? Are you serious, bro? He only made a couple million against Kambosos. He only made a couple million against Lomachenko. And you're telling me that all of a sudden it was all talk for the public perception. And Devin Haney's dad, when it come to that, hey, that's a smart man. He know how to get y'all to believe something. I get it though. If all we got is people like AHKI Boxing, then I understand. And this man don't do nothing but cherry pick information off the internet instead of doing real research. And I'm convinced if he was in a real street fight, it'll go something like this. When Devin gave this interview, was he lying? I don't think so. Did he offer 25% to Shakur? I guess with a big O on offer. And was it 8 million? Absolutely not. See, what really happened was Devin didn't want to lose his belt, even though he was going up in weight to fight Regis Prograis. So he asked, can he keep it? And I had the receipts for that. And it reads, granting champions Haney position to fight champion Prograis for the WBC Super Lightweight World Championship, placing champion Haney as champion in recess. Y'all gotta listen to this. In the lightweight division. So, if his weight was bothering him that much, why would he ask to keep the belt? Why would he ask to keep the belt? As you can see in further reading, Devin was ordered to fight Shakur as his mandatory, meaning if Devin would have stayed at 135 and didn't fight Shakur, he would have lost that belt. Now get this. The same sanctioning body that ordered the fight against Shakurstevenson, a purse split for an ordered fight with no previous agreement, will be 55-45 in favor of the champion. Are y'all listening? 55-45 in favor of the champion. What do that mean, OB? That mean even though Shakur and his team were seeking a 50-50 fight, Devin was about to have to fight him for 45% anyways. Do y'all get that? So him offering Shakur 25% was just like, let me just offer him 25% so the world can see we offered him something, and he turned it down and make him look like he the bad guy, and we gonna run. That's why Shakur said, yeah, they offered me 25%, but I turned it down. It wasn't a serious offer because it wasn't. They was about to have to pay him 45% anyways if it didn't get too hot at 135 and they didn't move up to 140. Come on now. This is the truth. If Devin was really worried about his weight, he wouldn't be the champion in recess. But since he is, he's preying on two things. Either he beat Regis Prograis or De Los Santos beat Shakur, because the WBC has ordered him to fight Shakur for the title if he comes back down to 135. And if that fight happens, Shakur will have the upper hand. So when Shakur says, why fight him now when I can wait? That's exactly what he means.